from Cal to we have to talk about Stanford. Stanford is hiring another coach yet again. Gone is Frank Wright, who didn't even make it through the end of the year. He was on a 1-year deal anyway. And Andrew Luck and the Stanford Cardinal has now hired Tavita Pritchard, which this is also his first head coaching job. So salute to Tavita Coach Pritchard for his first college job as well. Definitely salute to that. As I got it. I gotta get you out of here. Yeah, let's put you in timeout. But salute to Coach Pritchard on collecting his first on getting his first head coaching job. Now, last year, his previous job, he was the Commanders quarterback coach for 2023 to 2025. So I don't understand why this is still happening. All right, we just gonna have to do that. But anyway, that's it, bro. Huh? Okay, here we go. I was about to say I don't know how this is continuing to happen. That was about to make me nervous for a second. We finally got that taken care of. But like I said, a Commanders quarterback coach for 2023 to 2025. Started at Stanford, 2011 to 2012. He was a defensive assistant. So again, rooted in the program, and that was also the year after Luck got drafted, because Luck was in the, I believe, 2012 draft. No, so he was there Luck's last year at Stanford. 2018 to 2022, he was the OC / quarterback coach at Stanford, where in 2018 they averaged 28.4 points per game, which was 72nd. 2019, 21.7 points per game, tied 108th. 2020, it went up to 29.3, which was 56th in the country. 2021, it was 20.4, it was a drastic drop at 113th. And 2022, it was 21.3, 108th in the country, which is another drop. So my final synopsis with Coach Tavita Pritchard. I put an offensive-minded head coach who not only coached his whole college football career at Stanford, but played quarterback at Stanford from 06 to 09. Stanford is still at a bad place, even though they're coming off their best season since 2020, where they went 4-2 in the shortened season. Their best season, full season 2019. I gave it a C+. I'm not too big on this move, to be honest. When he was an OC at Stanford, it was mainly bad. Just being honest. It was mainly bad. Not necessarily good. He had one outlier middle of the country year in 2020, which was the shortened year, which was their best year. But beyond that, 3 out of the 5 years as an OC, he was in the hundreds. And for reference, I think it's 137, 138 FBS colleges now. But back then, it was even less, probably a good 130, if that. So he was triple digits. I gave him, the only reason why I gave it a plus is because he's coached his career, his entire career at Stanford. He has some familiarity with Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck has to have some faith in this guy that I don't have, but I'm not really a fan of this move for Stanford. Stanford needs somebody with that cachet. They need a guy who's known to turn programs around. They need a Matt Campbell type of guy, which obviously they weren't getting Matt Campbell. But I'm just saying a guy like a Signetti who's been known to turn programs around, even a Matt Rule, Dave Aranda, I think, Baylor, somebody to turn programs around, and this isn't it. So I gave it a C+. Not really a fan here. Sorry, Coach. Appreciate you, Asa RETV, for showing up, for sure. Shout out to Wyatt Dimmers for showing out, for sure. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And I don't know what you mean by we all 2026 Marcus Cardona. Please enlighten me, because I'm confused. But I appreciate everybody for being here.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.